one of the biggest reasons why people miss out on the abundance in their life and also miss out on God's goodness is because you allow people to convince you that God does not see you as valuable and special, all because of your life circumstances, who you are, how you are. They tell you how God feel about you. That's how they feel. One person will never know how God feel about you. That is something you have to seek one-on-one. Nobody, on average, the everyday person that you come across gonna try to tell you how God sees you. And this is how we miss out on being blessed. Come on now. This is how we miss out on the uplifting gifts, is what I like to call it. Because we don't see ourselves as valuable, because somebody already told me that I'm not valuable to God, because who I am, how I am, where I live, where I'm from, what I look like. Come on. They'll tell you that. And then if you believe it, you'll grow up thinking like that. So you will never seek the kingdom of God and think that you have any type of treasures. Come on now. This is why most people miss out on the abundance of life. This is why a lot of people miss out on a blueprint. Because I'm telling you, as growing up as a little girl, society has already conditioned me how to see myself. Come on. Society has already conditioned me they conditioned me to believe this is how God see me, because that's what they say. Come on now. You have to have a one-on-one connection with God for you to truly know how the Most High Supreme feels about you. Everybody's not gifted to talk to you and tell you what God is saying. Come on now. And if somebody's always making you feel like trash and you're dirt and you're nothing, then you talking to the wrong people. Come on now. Coming from a young woman who knows. See, when I was growing up, nothing in my mind told me that God was going to, use me as a vessel or to be somebody that, he used for ministry. Nobody could convince me that, because they already told me God don't deal with women. God don't use women to be leaders. God don't use women to talk or preach or teach or nothing. You supposed to be quiet. But the thing is, God is doing the opposite. That's why so many people are confused in the world. That's why so many people may think that you're not called and that you're fake. Come on now. Because they already been conditioned that God don't use somebody like you. I thought that too. But God keep proving people wrong. Come on. People introduce you to God the way that they see God and how they've been taught to believe. But that's not how God really is. You see what I'm saying? You gotta allow God to reintroduce the kingdom to you. Come on, because the way that you have been introduced to God in the kingdom is not correct. It's not right. How can you do your best work for God when you see yourself as a filthy rag? I no longer practice those things that I've learned, especially being a part of a religious organization. I have deconstructed from that, if anybody's wondering. Slowly. Because I cannot serve and do my best work and uplift you if I see myself as a filthy rag. Come on now. I will not see myself that way. Hell was not designed for me. No, it was not. Maybe for you, and I've said that before. I have uprooted those religious belief systems because they are harmful. This is why the average believer has low self-esteem in the first place. Come on. I say, come on. Mic check 1, 2. Can you hear me? This is why I catch them diamonds. Because look at the way that we are taught and how we see ourselves. I am somebody. I am strong. I will make a change. Come on now. Come on. Catch them diamonds. I am somebody. That's what I get up and say. I am connected to the God of the universe. I am connected to the Most High. The gifts that God has already put some of those in me. Come on. The kingdom isn't within me. What you talking about? There is a new awakening happening. And you will not come into that awakening if you keep seeing yourself as filthy. Come on now. Listen, I practice things that will bring love, peace, and harmony within myself and also into my environment. I practice things from the scriptures that make sense. That's what I do. Because it makes more sense. Because now that we have more knowledge and wisdom, we can look at things and determine what would be good for ourselves and also for everybody. That's what makes sense. But I will not look at myself and speak negative of myself. I got to keep speaking up. I go by the scriptures that say life and death is in the power of the tongue. I believe that. I go by the scripture where it says the kingdom is within you. I believe that. I am a creation from the Creator. I believe that. So I bring in things that make sense now. Not the other crap that they put in there. Because you got to understand, do you really think you live in a contaminated environment with nasty, evil people? You don't think that they put some stuff in the Bible, took away some stuff for their own gain? You really trust people like that? There is a new awakening happening, and it's happening to those, the chosen one, where God has, now that light is on you. That light, that sun is shining on you. So when I think about something like the commandments, I rock with that. It makes sense. Like I say, it's all about lifestyle, how you are, how you treat other people. These guidelines. It makes sense. It's just love, peace, and respect. That's how I see it. Just like, when we're talking about our body as a temple, I believe that because my body is a temple, nobody should be having access to this. It should be that way. I believe that. See, stuff like that makes sense. I need to care about what I put in my temple. I need to care about who has access to me and to me in my temple, in my environment, in my solitude. I believe that makes sense. I follow things that make sense and that causes balance in my life. No, I'm not going to believe that God ain't going to use me because I'm a woman. That sounds, the Spirit of God pour out on anybody. What are you talking about? That sounds selfish. Sounds selfish, and you trying to get it all to yourself. God ain't going to use no woman to do this. Why not? Why not? Why not? The woman is everything. You didn't know? This, even when it comes to the woman intuition, that is something that we talked about for years. You have comedians even make jokes out of that. And, they might talk about their wives or their girlfriends. Man, she be knowing stuff before it even happened. I ain't even done it yet. They make a joke out of it, but it's real life. We have vision. We see. We are the closest thing to the kingdom. I don't know why you didn't think that, but that's what I'm learning. Everything they have taught us is always the opposite. If you look in scriptures, you barely see women being honored. So you got to start and as I awaken it, I'm like, how did we go for this for that long? Why did I see myself as nothing? Why I didn't think I could have a career? Who put that in my mind as a woman, that you can't be there and have no career? You need to be quiet. God don't use you. That sounds nasty and selfish when you think about it. But then again, people, they have put so much fear in believers to not even think and do critical thinking. Well, this woman here does critical thinking, okay? And I was already built that way. I might have been born in the system, but I'm not of the system. So when they say you're in the world and not of it, what they mean is you in the system, but not of that system. The thinking, come on now, the way they live, that system mentality, how they get you to see yourself, and they use scriptures to do it. It's not going to work anymore. There is an awakening, like I told you. Catch them diamonds now. And I'm also let you know, when you start walking in your divine power, I mean, for real, and people see the glow up in your life, they see strength talk. Even though strength can be silent, but it's not. It show up on you. And when you start walking in that, you're going to hear more people talk about, we supposed to work together. We supposed to be a balance. But the thing is, it's too late for that. Because when you wanted to work together with people and be a balance, they wanted to be more superior. And I'm not just talking about just somebody in particular. I'm talking about, think about your everyday life. It could be on your job with people, can be in your family. It can be your love life. It can be another culture, another community. It can be that. But I'm telling you, because when you start walking in power, the reason why they said it, because they're afraid, they're intimidated by it, because they did not think that you could start walking in power and being so free and liberated. Come on, catch them diamonds. That's why you'll hear people trying to equalize everything and talk about walking together and balancing each other. No, you didn't want to do that. You wanted to destroy me, and you wanted to be more superior than me.